Hello, hello! My name is Callista, and welcome back to Mass Effect 3 Legendary Edition. In the last episode, we arrived at Purgatory. I can hear a sick beat coming from inside. I want to dance. I want to get to... Hello, sir. You're right. Why are you staring at me like that? I'm just going to ignore you. Bye. Bye, sir. I want to go and dance. I feel the groove.
I was making it off many.
No, neither did I. Neither did I.
They had us. If he hadn't drawn their fire, well, we wouldn't have made it. Nope, not a goddamn chance. I couldn't have done that. What he did.
Oh, okay, so I do remember, Dominic Asoba, the new ambassador, his son is missing, and his son was on Benning. He said, oh, the squad won't tell me what happened to my son. So this is his son's squad. I'm not seeing an option to speak to them. Maybe they were on a different mission? On the same planet? That seems like a bit of a coincidence.
Ready to get this party started?
Hey, now you're here.
Hell yeah, I'm here. For the next 48 hours, I'm spending as much time in this bar as humanly possible.
Yeah, we have the same thought. So the bar's over there, and
Hey, is the whole squad here? Hey guys!
yeah, we were going to have a guys' night.
Oh my... So the entire squad has gone out and they've not invited the one woman in the group. At first I thought it was because she was pushy. You know, she's saying, hey, let's all get drunk, whoa, for 48 hours. Well, I thought it was that, but no, it's because she's a woman. Oh my god, Mel, you show him. You show him, Mel. I mean, it'd be one thing if there were like a few ladies. I feel like that wouldn't be so bad because you can have a guys' night and you can have a ladies' night. But if the squad is 10 people and 9 of them are guys and there's one lady, like you can't just kick her out. You can't be doing that. That's not on. Hello. Now then, I want to see who was here. Okay, so James. James is... he's in this area, actually. Okie doke. Well, then, let's see. We got people dancing. Look at those moves. Get it, madam. Get it. Hell yeah. Hi there.
Hey, Commander. Nice to see you down here in the dirt with us grunts.
Do you think I don't like getting dirty?
Oh, now, come on. I didn't mean anything by it, Lola.
Uh-huh. What did you mean then?
See those Marines over there? None of them officers, just soldiers fighting the war.
Yeah?
They've been buying me drinks all night. You know why? Same reason they got all quiet and serious when you walked in.
Oh.
You don't seem intimidated by me in the least. In fact, you could use a little more deference.
Sure, but I've fought with you. I've seen you in action. Now, don't get me wrong, you're good. Probably one of the best.
Probably?
And you fill out a uniform like nobody's business. Just saying. But I know you're human. Just like me.
But not them.
Nope. Hell, I still remember the day they made you the first human Spectre. I watched it on the vids, just like all of them. But to them, you're still larger than life.
Yeah, I don't think that Naomi would like that. At the end of the day, Naomi is still that gutter punk who made good. That's who she is at the end of the day. And I don't think that she would like people being like, oh, that's Commander Shepard. Oh my god, bow your heads, don't look at her. She's just like, I'm Naomi. I'm Naomi, please.
I've seen a hell of a lot, but I'm still just a soldier. I'm still one of them.
Sure, but they don't know you. They just know what they've been told. Listen, you want them to see you're one of us, right?
Maybe.
Then buy them around.
Naomi does like to party. When she's not on duty and she can just chill, I do think that she likes a drink.
I like the way you think, Lieutenant.
Compadres, hey! The commander would like you to have a drink. On her. So here's to us.
Who's like us?
Damn few. And they're all dead.
It's an honor meeting you, Commander.
Thanks, but we're all in this together. Every one of us has a part to play.
True enough. Cheers.
Cheers.
Not bad, Lola. I was hoping you'd know that one.
Thanks for the warning.
Thanks for the drink.
Oh, that, I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure if I was gonna take that interrupt. I kind of stumbled over it, but I think it's because I wasn't sure what was gonna happen, but I like that. I like that. I think that Naomi would know. If there were any kind of, like, drinking, you know, like, I wouldn't exactly call that a games, but, like, drinking chants, I was like, Naomi would know that. Naomi would know that.
You sure you don't want to buy me a drink?
Ah, James. You're not pretty enough. You're not pretty enough, and I'm sorry, but you're... excuse me, madam. Excuse me. Yeah, your tits aren't big enough, mate. I'm sorry, but it's true.
Morale is pitiful. The troops need something to bring back their fighting spirit. Remember the stories of the 1st Regiment on Castellus? Outnumbered, knowing they would die, but they fought for the Empire. That's the spirit we need if we're going to hold power.
Well, sir, I might be able to help you out there.
Commander Shepard, maybe I can help. The banner of the 1st Regiment is waiting for you at Bay D-24.
The banner of Commander Shepard. I owe you a drink. Thank you. We'll hold that banner proudly as we take our homeworld back from these bastards.
Hey, you are very welcome, and I will accept that drink. Anytime. Hello? Anyone? No, okay, no gossip. No gossip for me here. Now, oh, hello.
So you admit you and your thugs are here illegally?
Yes, and it only took CSEC 3 weeks to figure it out.
I don't care who you are. You're required to go through processing like all other refugees. Come with me.
I don't think so. Shirk, get me the Asari consular.
Greetings, Aria. Is there something you need?
I'm being asked to submit to immigration processing.
Of course you are. Done. What else can I do for you?
Nothing. Thank you.
My pleasure.
I think we're done here. Enjoy the show, Shepard?
I guess there's one rule on the Citadel, huh?
I guess so. I hate this place. So sickeningly uptight.
Then why are you here?
Cerberus stole Omega from me. The elusive man is now squarely at the top of my shit list. He will pay for every second I've spent in this bureaucratic hellhole.
Oh my god! The counselor is Aria's bitch! Oh my god. Aria, I love you. Right now, I love you, madam. Dear God. What do you mean? What do you mean Cerberus stole Omega? What happened?
How did Cerberus defeat you?
Deceit, distraction, and a big fucking army. They lured me away from Omega and ambushed me. I escaped, but Cerberus had already laid siege. By the time I could launch an assault, they were too entrenched.
Oh. Oh my, madam, But you're alive, but Cerberus has her shit. Considering this is Cerberus, Naomi would absolutely feel her pain. I mean, we've been trying to get payback against the elusive man, well, against Cerberus, since Mass Effect 1. As soon as she learned, oh, Cerberus were partially responsible for a coups? Oh, she's been trying to get payback for ages, and it is hell. It is hell.
If it were me, I'd want revenge.
Glad to see we think alike. I'll take Omega back, but I'll get to that. You're here because I have a proposition.
I'm listening.
The way I see it, if you don't defeat the Reapers, we're all dead. Won't matter where I'm sitting. It's in my interest to help you.
What are you offering, Aria?
On Omega, I kept the Blood Pack, Blue Suns, and Eclipse in check. Now they're running amok. Nobody wants that. Unite them under my rule, and you'll have a powerful and ruthless force for your war. I've laid the groundwork with all three groups. I just need you to close the deals.
Oh. So we would be building up Aria's power base for her. However, to be brutally honest, would Naomi consider that a bad thing? Not really. Not really. Aria took really good care of the people on Omega. Omega was a shithole, but it was Aria's shithole. And she ensured that regular people had some degree of a decent life. I think Naomi will always think back to Neff's mom. Neff was the girl that Morinth used up, shall we say, in Samara's personal quest. And Aria went out of her way. She didn't have to do this. She could have just ignored this whole thing. However, Aria reached out to Neff's mom and told her, hey, listen, we know exactly what happened to your daughter. I'm giving you some peace of mind, and I'm giving you the contact information of the person who took out your daughter's murderer. Aria did not have to do that in the slightest. And she did. And she wouldn't have gotten anything out of that. It wasn't like Neff's mum ran a local mafia syndicate and she was therefore, finagling power for herself. Like, Aria didn't get anything out of that situation. But she did it anyway. She looked after her people. So, building up Aria's power base, Naomi's like, hey, that's a good thing. Aria's decent. She's a decent lady. I mean, are they scum? Some of them are more scummy than others. I'm trying to think what each of them does. You had there was the Asari-led one, the Batarian-led one, and then the Krogan-led one. Batarians were in blue, Krogans were in red, Asari in yellow. I remember that. I'm trying to remember, were any of them outright just like, oh, we're slavers. We're slavers. Or we push drugs, because as I've said before, Naomi understands. Naomi understands I'm in a tough position. I have to join this gang to live. I have to join up, otherwise I am going to starve to death. Or I'm gonna get picked off because I have no one protecting me. I need to join this gang for my own protection. She understands that. If you're committing crimes because that is the only thing you have, Naomi's like, hey, that's fair. That's fair. As long as you're not murdering, and again, murder being, like, ooh, I hated my mother, so I'm going to murder prostitutes with brown hair. Like, that's, you need help. You need help. You've gone a little bit crazy. You need some help. If you have murderous inclinations and you decide, right, I'm gonna become an assassin, I'm gonna join a mercenary gang, hey, you're putting your murderous tendencies to good use. Like, that's decent. As long as you're not sitting in alleys looking for women who remind you of your mother, that's weird. Don't be doing that. Naomi doesn't really have any, like, she's not particularly anti-crime because that's what she used to do. She does judge drug dealers because drugs killed her best friend growing up. But again, if that's the only thing you can do, if it's that or starve to death, Naomi's gonna judge you, but she's not exactly gonna say like, oh, you're so wrong for that. How could you? How could you commit crimes to get by? I can't remember any of the gangs outright being slavers. That's the other. Naomi also doesn't like slavery. You're impeding on other people's freedoms. Like, don't be doing that. I can't remember that any of them being outright like, oh, we're just slavers. And we've made ourselves up as a mercenary gang to kind of pretty up our image. I think one of them was pushing drugs. I think that was it that the Asari group were taking drugs? And someone sold them a bad batch and that was why they were going after that Volus guy. I can't... It's been so long. It's been so long. That was Samara's recruitment quest. That's been ages. I'm inclined to go with this, considering that Naomi was in a gang. So here's the thing, that some people, this is just how they have to live. This is their only option, their only opportunity. And I don't think Naomi would look down at people for doing exactly what she did.
If they'll fight Reapers, I'll take them.
Now that's a bottom line I can respect. Meet with Gnarl, my agent who's dealing with the Blood Pack. The Blue Suns leader is incognito here on the Citadel. He'll be expecting you. And I already have a deal with Jonas Cerberus, the Eclipse leader. You just have to get your friend, Commander Bailey, to let her out of jail.
You obviously don't know Bailey very well.
Bailey respects you. Lean on him. I think a united force of professional mercs is worth it. Don't you? It's always a pleasure, Shepard. Let me know if you want to talk later.
Oh, madam, I always want to talk to you. I always want to talk to you.
Look who's here. So what's on your mind, Shepard?
Everything.
What's new with you?
That's supposed to be funny? Let's see. I've lost Omega. I got C-Sec eyes all over me, and I'm holed up in this poor excuse for a nightclub. Can't even get Novarian rum here. In other words, I'm in hell.
No, you're in Purgatory, but that is close to hell.
What's your angle on gaining control of the Blood Pack?
Gnarl will explain it. If we're gonna work together, Shepard, you need to trust me. At least a little.
I'm gonna go through all of them. Because I can, therefore I will.
How do we get the Blue Suns on our side?
Their leader, Darner Vosk, is a twisted little criminal. I expected his demands to be unreasonable, but it turns out he's the biggest pushover of them all. Talk to him. I'll let you be the judge. Call me if you need to.
How am I supposed to talk Bailey into letting Jonas Cerberus out of prison?
I've already leaned on the council. Bailey is in direct defiance of their order. So talk to him. One Boy Scout to another, chain of command and all that crap. Take him to dinner, talk dirty to him, whatever works.
Okay.
How do you plan on taking Omega back?
I think I'm going to employ violence. I'm gonna slap Omega right out of the elusive man's greedy little hands.
Oh, Madam, take me with you. Take me with you. I enjoy killing Cerberus agents. Take me with you, madam.
We'll talk later.
I'm sure.
Okay. Okay, Aria, good talk. It's always good to see you. But first... Oh, hell, let me dance. Let me dance. Why is this lady the use dance floor button? Okay. Oh, hell yeah, get it, girl! Get it! Shake that ass. I think that Naomi's gotten a bit of her rhythm left. Cerberus may have taken her ability to boogie on down, but I think she's gotten a little bit of it back. Oh, it's so good to see. It's, oh, flipping it. Not as much as this. This woman is feeling the music. Dear Lord. She is on it. Hot damn. Flipping heck. What's she taken? Okay. But with that, I'm so glad we can dance again. I'm so glad we can dance again. With that done. Oh, also, any
I
more?
hate being stuck here. I hate this guard duty assignment. I hate everything right now.
Nothing to do about it. We each stand duty in our own ways.
At least your wife and the kids went on that trip you mentioned a while back. Where was it again?
They canceled the trip. Donated the funds to some charity when Earth was hit. And then...
Paladin. Shit. I'm sorry.
Okay, so I don't think they're talking about someone that we can go after, but oh my god. Oh my god, that was... That's such a tragic series of events. You've got this trip scheduled. If they'd have gone on it, they would have probably been safe, but they decided to be kind. They decided to donate money to Earth. And thus they were on Palaven when the Reapers hit them. Oh my god, I'm so sorry, sir. I'm so sorry.
Welcome, Commander Shepard. Please select a destination.
Okay, we've been to the embassies, which just leaves the commons.
1 moment, please.
Let's see, my
Now
goodness.
arriving at Presidium Commons.
We're back. After all this time, we're back on the commons. And it looks just as delightful as ever.
Hello, Commander Shepard. Welcome to the Presidium Commons. You are on the main promenade of the shopping galleria. Here you will find establishments offering specialized goods and services. For assistance or for information about our special promotion, talk to me or contact the Citadel Tourist and Visitor Board.
Ooh.
Any other important areas I should know about?
The Normandy is currently docked in D24, which is tagged to your biometrics. Docking Bay E24 has been repurposed into temporary housing to accommodate the recent influx of civilians to the Citadel. If you wish to contact your species' official Citadel representative, please go to Citadel Embassies. For medical needs, the Presidium offers leading-edge care at the Huerta Memorial Hospital.
And we've asked about the nightclub, and Avina, for some reason, was like, yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. Okay.
This place feels familiar. The sounds, the smells. It's like being back on Earth.
The current decoration budget was approved by Ambassador Asoba, the human representative for Earth on the Citadel. Each species granted ambassadorial rights on the Citadel can apply for a slot on the decoration schedule to change the promenade and parks below. The only condition is that the proposed environmental features not be toxic to species living on the Citadel.
I wonder how the Hanar would decorate, considering that their planet is like a water planet. I'd like to see the Citadel zhuzhed up with other types of flora and fauna. That'd be cool.
What else is in the area?
The Presidium Commons have been a cultural mainstay since the Council was first established at the Citadel. Recently, new biometric systems have been added to assess the specific needs of your species.
Biometric systems. Sounds more like a security measure.
These simple and confidential systems are in place for the safety of all visitors to the Presidium. We respect your privacy, Commander Shepard. To opt out, please visit the Citadel Tourist and Visitor Board.
Of course you have to opt out. You can't opt in.
What's this promotion you mentioned?
Producer Jean-Marie Arenicius is donating a portion of all proceeds from her new Blasto movie to the Citadel's Military Defense Fund. Audio excerpts of Blasto 6, Partners in Crime, are now available for your listening pleasure right here on the Presidium.
Ooh, where?
We're gonna check this out.
To listen to excerpts, simply go to the Features hallway and find the Blasto 6, Partners in Crime publicity panel.
Okay, thank you. Hell yeah.
That's all.
Please speak with me again if you require further assistance.
Hell yeah. Oh, hello. What is... Okay, that's rapid transit. Okay, that's very nice. Okay, so I'm not exactly seeing, you know, what she said. But I'll find it. I'll find it. Okay. Let's just have an explore. Let's have a look around.
So, you want us to enlist as soldiers? Isn't there anything else we can do?
The military needs everyone they can get.
None of us knows how to fight.
Mackenzie's a biotic. Dave and Graham go to the pistol range. Oh, and Orion's always buying mods for his shotgun.
The one he's never even fired. I love our friends, but we are not combat material.
I can't sit around watching what's happening to Earth anymore.
So, you want us to enlist as soldiers?
Oh.
Isn't there anything else we can do?
The military needs everyone they can get.
None of us knows how to fight.
Again, I don't know.
Dave and Graham go to the pistol range. Oh, and Orion's always buying mods for his shotgun.
The one...
I don't know. I don't know. Because that's... We do need all the people we can get. However, some people are going to cause more problems than anything. It's like... Here's the thing. I will never be able to join the military. I don't want to join the military, but in the case of like, okay, we're having an enforced draft, I would not be eligible because of my eyesight. I can barely see. For context, my father, if I round his age to the nearest decade, he would be 80. He has better eyesight than me. I'm going to repeat that. My eyesight is worse than someone who is 80. The military do not want anything to do with me. Like, I know for a fact, putting me in a combat scenario, even if I did have all of the training, I know myself. I know myself. I am not built for high-stress environments. All I'm going to do is I'm going to panic. I'm probably going to end up shooting people on my own side. Because I'm just like, oh my god, there's gunshots, and there's people firing, and people coming at me, oh my god, like, I'm just going to end up causing more harm than anything. Having people who are not combat ready. Okay, so there's a biotic. Okay, that's fair. There are a couple of people who go to the gun range. Well, being on a battlefield is very different from being at a gun range. We've got a guy who owns a shotgun. He's never fired it, but he owns it. That's... My thought is that surely there are other ways you could... That you could... Oh my god, what's the word I'm looking for? I'm thinking of enjoy. That's not the word I want. Support. There we go. How did I get enjoy from support? We're not going to question it. My brain is a strange place. Surely there are other ways you could support the war effort that aren't signing up. I mean... We need people, but accepting everyone, regardless of... I'm thinking of Conrad. I'm thinking of Conrad Werner. I'm just like, he'd blow up his squad. I don't know how. I don't know how he'd do it, but he would. That's Conrad. I don't... Surely there are...
Even fired. I love our friends, but we are not combat material.
I can't sit around watching what's happening to Earth anymore.
So, you want us to
I think here's the thing, if you can't sit around, then do something. That doesn't have to be signing up, but there is surely other stuff that you can do.
Mackenzie's a biotic.
You two could save lives by helping doctors in the refugee camps.
Thanks. Who was that?
The first human Spectre?
Wow, Commander Shepard?
Yeah, and it's good advice. Let's sign up as Med 10 volunteers. How's that sound?
Much better than shooting myself in the foot with a rifle.
Hey, fantastic, excellent. Excellent. I was concerned that it'd be like, you know, oh, you're not combat ready, so don't do anything. Sit on your hands. Don't do anything at all. And I was like, no, there's other stuff. There's other stuff. Like volunteering in the med tents. That is fantastic. Excellent. Excellent work, Naomi. A fantastic suggestion. And I am gonna bring today's episode to a close right here. Let's read some journal entries. Bup.
The Reaper weapon, nicknamed Black Star, is so advanced that Alliance scientists can only offer speculation about how it works. The gun appears to exploit an Element Zero core and mass effect fields to fire gravitational singularities, micro black holes, that revert to their natural lethality when they impact a solid object. Researchers theorize that the blast tears apart the strong nuclear forces that hold the target's atoms together, resulting in a localized fusion reaction in light atoms and a localized fission reaction in heavy atoms. If that hypothesis is correct, the weapon alters nuclei, thus changing the chemical composition of the target. This destroys organic tissue, corrodes surviving armor, and leaves a visible trail of light-emitting particles. Although some might argue that the Black Star's single-launch capability makes it a liability, its capacity for utter destruction is essential when the user requires large-scale, instantaneous damage. Although melee combat applications for the Omni tool are almost as old as the device itself, the feature was largely unused prior to the Reaper invasion. The need to take on multiple husks in close quarters forced the Alliance to develop ways to enhance the tool's offensive capability. The most common melee design is the Omni Blade, a disposable silicon carbide weapon flash-forged by the tool's mini-fabricator. The transparent, nearly diamond-hard blade is created and suspended in a mass effect field safely away from the user's skin. Warning lights illuminate the field so the searing hot blade only burns what it is intended to: the opponent. More technically adept soldiers frequently modify their Omni tools to maximize stopping power through electrical, kinetic, or thermal energy. Some troops integrate the weapon with their kinetic barriers, transforming the Omni tool into a wrist-mounted bludgeon. Others fabricate flammable gases, held in place by a mass effect field and ignited upon impact. All prove deadly surprises for opponents who expect a disarmed Alliance warrior.
Okay, I will admit the Omni tool blade thing, the few times that Naomi has stabbed someone with it, that was cool. That was really cool. Okay, and extinct races, Rachni. Though now extinct, are they? Are they? Though now extinct, the Rachni once threatened every species in Citadel space. Over 2,000 years ago, explorers foolishly opened a mass relay to a previously unknown system and encountered something never seen before or since. A species of spacefaring insects guarded by a hive mind intelligence. Unfortunately, the Rachni were not peaceful, and the galaxy was plunged into a series of conflicts known as the Rachni Wars. Attempts to negotiate were futile, as it was impossible to make contact with the Hive Queens that guided the race from beneath the surface of their toxic homeworld. The emergence of the Krogan ended the Rachni Wars. Bred to survive the harshest environments, the Krogan were able to strike at the Queens in their lairs and reclaim conquered Council worlds. But when Krogan fleets pressed them back to their homeworld, the Rachni refused to surrender, and the Krogan eradicated them from the galaxy. Well, it's not lovely, we're talking about the destruction of a whole race, but still lovely. Alrighty then, in the next episode we explore the Presidium Commons, but until then, Please remember to like if you enjoyed, leave a comment below, and if you wanted to subscribe, it would be very much appreciated. I've been Callista. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next episode.